Hello everyone, good morning. This is Cynthia. I'm a reborn doll artist, and today I would like to film how I give a primer sealer to this girl. She's a 2-year-old. This belongs to a 2-year-old girl. Okay, before starting the painting, the long journey of painting. So this is her leg, and the girl is Madeleine. Here she is. Oh, nice. She's a nice girl. And she's going to have 4 teeth. You see? There we go. So I start this one. Sorry, because while I was talking, it dripped. There we go. Make sure to cover every single area. It's very important. So the paints will hold and will be able to go in the vinyl and hold. Then we always add sealers after each layer of paint. Okay, so painting these babies takes many hours, over 40 hours. As some people think, you just put 2 kind of colors, depend what you want the baby, and that's it. That's not it. I had people who wanted to buy a reborn doll for only €50. Another said €100 is enough. To buy these babies or toddlers, much more. Okay, you need between €90 and €170 and more, depend the artist who make them, okay, and depend also the size of the baby. You have to remember there are the materials, the company that the sculpture make contracts with. Sculpture need to be paid for her work. The company that produce these vinyl dolls need to be paid also. Then there are the taxes, okay, and the postage, and then more taxes when they arrive in the country. So the prices keeps going up and up and up. Besides, you have to remember the colors, the paints, okay? Each small container costs a lot of money. And again, so the price keeps going up. Then there are those hours, long hours, okay, patiently painting these babies or toddlers like this one. I'm showing my blank kits because I know that there's someone who was telling some lies about me, that I buy these babies ready-made from those, for example, AliExpress or any Temu. The difference between those ready-made, okay, and made from China. And the way I paint them, there's a huge difference between them. This one is nearly finished. That's why I'm showing my blank kits, and when I show photos on YouTube or Facebook, I always start from the finish and I go with the photos for when they just came to my house as blank kits. That's why I use that method, because some people call me and tell me those are not expensive, very cheap. I know you bring them ready-made from somewhere and you make profit. I don't make profit at all, because I offer a very reasonable price. Because I offer a reasonable price doesn't mean I bought them cheap, but it's because it's just a hobby, and my aim is to make people happy. I want to earn for what I paid for, and little money for around 40 hours or more of work. Okay, I believe I deserve to be paid something for this work. These bottles cost a lot, around 40 euro, to come from abroad to my country. Okay, everything costs a lot, unfortunately. To have a good result, oh no, okay, you need to buy the real products, the actual product that is used on these vinyl dolls. You can't use any color product. You can't use, for example, colors or paints that are used at schools. These are specialized colors, okay, for these vinyl dolls. So you can't imagine, make up your mind that it's okay, it's just a box of 2 euro color paints and that's it. They want to make business, they want to make profit. No, that's what I used to think long time ago. But when I started my research and started this art, then I have come to know the truth. How I was wrong about things. Because when you are in the field, then you see things happening in front of your eyes. Okay? So this is sealed. I will give another layer because it's important. No rush. Okay? And things must be done perfectly as much as possible to have a good final results. There we go. So thank you for watching. I'd love to ask you, please subscribe and tell me about what you think, how you think about it. What kind of experiences you had if you are a reborn doll artist, or if you are just a collector. Okay, I wait for you to talk to me. I'm ready to speak and get to know you. It's my pleasure to get in touch with people who love reborn dolls. And the reborn dolls are not for crazy people. No one is crazy, but for people who admire babies, love children, love babies, okay? Who adore children, and most of all, who admire and respect art, okay? Because there are many artists, like several relatives of mine who paint on canvas, paint on glass, and I paint on vinyl. So everyone deserves to be respected, okay? Who paint on clay, okay? Those big statues, life-size statues. So because we paint on sculpt of a baby, okay? A baby deserves to be respected as adults, okay? So if you have a statue of an adult that represents a minister or saints, or a lady, whatever, we respect those arts. And we also have to respect little ones, because at the end of the day, we were babies, we were children. These sculpts represent us, okay? Our humanity, represent us, our children, and ourselves when we were that young. I wish you good day, good evening, and good night. Love, Cynthia, the Reborn Doll artist.